other things that I like. Okay, so I'm going to select my color. Red is fine. Bucket fill tool. I'm on my new layer. Left click and voila. Whoa, what happened to my text? No problem. Go to that layer, left click and drag it down. Now it's in the back of the arrangement of your flyer or poster or whatever you're making. Okay, so that's a pretty easy thing to do, but you can always go here to this thing called opacity, which you can also access by double clicking and clicking here and dragging it out, or hitting the arrow, or just putting in a number as you choose. When I do that and I hit OK, it makes it see-through kind of. This is a great way to layer colors or to add color or flavor to a picture, an object, or a setting. Okay? But for now, I'm going to leave it at 100 or pretty close, and I'm going to drag it down and just put it in the back. So if I wanted to create another object with a different color on the same canvas, I'm going to hit new layer. Now you don't have to, but it's my recommendation for the flexibility that you'll get from doing this. Now I have a new layer and it's here, and I'm going to put rectangle, and I'm going to go to my rectangle tool and I'm going to left click, drag out a rectangle, go to bucket fill, hit the foreground, and I'm going to hit white. Voila. Now I have a white square on my red background next to my blue text. Okay. If I wanted to now add text to that, I would go to text icon, left click, open it up by left clicking and dragging and typing new text. Huh, what's wrong with that? I put white text on a white background because my foreground color is white. Left click, highlight, go to the color, hit the color you want, and boom. Okay, again, it's still highlighted. I'm going to make this 75. I'm going to bold it and I'm going to leave it alone. All right. So now let's say I wanted to create a circle or an oval with a different color background. I would go to new layer. Okay. Hit on my oval tool and create the perfect circle, which can be challenging with the mouse without a tool like this. I'm going to go to my paint bucket tool. I already put it on black, left click, and voila, there's my perfect black circle. Now, again, if I want to add text to that, I'm going to go to new layer, hit OK if everything is the way I want it to be. Transparent because I'm putting it on top of another color already. If I have a background color selected, it's going to change the color of the item that I'm typing on. Okay, so OK, change it, change it. Okay, right here, left click, drag, and third, oops, that's not what I wanted. Third text sample. Okay, and again, I can highlight it and change the size of the text. I can change the font of the text. I can center it. I can move it or up and down by, if I had sentences like a paragraph, I can make the space in between the sentences taller or shorter, okay? So that's something worth knowing. Let's say I wanted to do something different and not just make a regular paragraph. What I can do now is I can create a new layer and I'm going to add text to the new layer. Okay, so I'm going to make this white. Okay, text, left click, and type what I want. Fourth text I keep just hitting shift, text sample. Okay, okay, text sample. That's fine. We can work. Highlight everything. Change the size. Now, the reason of doing something like this is because I have flexibility now. So now let's say I wanted to move the fourth text sample around and get it closer to this. It's on a new layer, so it doesn't affect this at all. So I should be able to go to my selection tool, left click and drag. Oops, I moved the wrong thing. So in this case, what I would do is I would hit shift and left click and drag the text a little closer. Now, this way, I can get big letters and big sentences closer to each other without the computer automatically giving me its automatic spacing. So I can really play with this. If I wanted to, I could move this here and put the other text in between, which would be hard to do if they were on the same layer. Okay, so that is definitely something worth keeping in mind. Shift, click the text, bring it back down. Okay, so now you have an idea of how to get started and how to add text and color to your flyer. Come back to the next video and I'll show you how to work with photos and how to overlay and change colors and cut out backgrounds, etc. Great. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe for more great videos and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.